Right, circle or write down a pair of equal mass measurements. So basically the idea is here is you want to look at and see what some of these things mean. Do they mean the same thing? So 1,000 grams, so for example, 1 kilogram, it's 1 kilogram. That's actually the same. If I multiply that by 1,000, I can get 1,000 grams. So those are going to be the two there. So I'm going to do that in an example. But you need to go through, you need to check if that would say equal to, if I wanted to convert gram to kilograms, I need to divide it by 1,000. So that would be like 100 divided by 1,000. So therefore, it's clearly not going to be a kilogram. Yeah, that's the sort of thing you need to do with these questions there. From question 2, from options A to F, choose a mass that best matches a given object. I'm not going to go through all of these, but it's one of those things you need to sort of take a, you need to think about what it is. So for example, truck is not going to be in milligrams or kilograms. It's really, really heavy. It's going to be, for example, in this case, 13 tons. A human hair, that's not going to be in kilograms. Think about when you get a human hair, you can barely feel what it is. So if you have a look at the options here, you might want to look for the smallest mass you've got. And that's not going to be grams, it's not going to be kilograms. I want to let you think about which one that will be. So that's what you need to do when you go through a question like that. So in question 3, it's a similar sort of question to 2, but in terms of temperature. So if I think of a temperature of coffee, you're pretty much not going to be above the boiling point of water. So it's not going to be 250 degrees, but it's also not going to be minus, because that would be frozen. Could be 15, but not really. You want it a bit warmer than, you know, what you just going outside. So for example, that would be 50 degrees Celsius. Now I'm going to let you guys think of what the rest would be, but that's the process you need to go through in a question like that. So for example, for A, I'm going to go from tons to kilograms. That means I'd multiply by 1,000. So for A, it would be 2 times 1,000, and that's going to give me 2,000 kilograms. If I went from 2.4 grams, so in this case I'm going from grams to milligrams, I'm going to multiply that by 1,000. So C, I'm just trying to make sure I've got room. C is 2.4 times 1,000, and that's going to equal to 2.4, oops, not 2.4, 2,400 milligrams. Remember, make sure you're using the right units here. What about L? Okay. I'm going to go from grams to kilograms. So I'm going in this direction now. So I'm going to go 10.5 divided by 1,000. And so that's going to give me 0.0105 kilograms. Okay. So that's how you do a question like that. Read these scales. It's literally reading the units of kilograms. I'm reading off there and saying 4 kilograms. Same units are there, okay, and the units are here. So you need to sort of read off and make your judgment based on that. And these are in like 10, 20, 30, 40. I'm going to let you work out the rest there. Again, similar sort of thing here. It's reading the temperature. These are in 1 degree increments. So for like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Did I get that right on that one? Yeah, it's 11, 12. Sorry, this would be 12 degrees Celsius. So you're going to do something similar for B and C. In a question like this one here, you're going in 25 increments of 25 degrees Celsius. Here, this is 1 degree, so this is 1.5. Again, I'm going to let you work the rest out. You can work the rest of it. You're looking for the difference between 8 and 7 and know what your little increments are there. So you can work a question out like that, but that's what you're doing. You're just reading the scale off for it. So a small truck delivers 0.06 tonne of stone for a garden. Write it in these units. So I'm going to go from tonne to kilogram. So it'd be, this question here would be 0.06 times 1,000. So that's going to equal to 60 kilogram. If I go from kilogram, so that's 60 kilogram, then I'll go to the next one. I'm going to go from kilogram to gram. I'm going to multiply by 1,000 and multiply by 1,000. So you can actually do that one there. A box contains 20 blocks of cheese, each weighing 150 grams. Well, it's going to be 20 times 150 grams. And that's going to give you an answer. And guess what? That's going to be in grams. I'm going to let you work out the answer there. But then you want to go from grams to kilograms. You want to go in this direction. So you're going to have whatever answer you get here, and you're going to divide by 1,000. And that will give you your answer in kilograms. Question 12. I'm actually probably going to let you do these ones, but in this case, pick one of them. So pick your unit what you want to use. So if you want to use kilograms, use kilograms, use grams. Pick whichever one's easiest. I'd probably go with, I'd select grams as the one I want to work for and change all the rest, and then you reorder them. But that's the sort of process you'll do for question 12. Okay.